Hey everybody, it's your old pal Steve Moore, owner of Run More, this fabulous brick and mortar running shop located in Westminster, Maryland. Today's review is on the new Brooks Ghost Max 3. Coming out in fall of 2025. I will say from a retail perspective, this shoe has been really hyped up. I would say, like, as somebody who follows Brooks' regular e-com stuff and what they're doing, I feel like I've been seeing Snapchat ads for it, email chats for it. Like, I feel like they've really been putting a lot of hype behind the Ghost Max 3. So we have a lot to talk about. Before we get too far along, let's dive into some of the nitty-gritty specs on the new Ghost Max 3. The Ghost Max 3 is $160. On the men's side, it's 10.8 ounces, and on the women's, it's 9.7. This is a 6mm drop with a stack height of 39mm going down to 33. It's an engineered mesh upper, and its midsole is the new updated DNA Loft version 3. And hey, before we get into the Ghost Max 3, do me a solid and like and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. It's a fun, free, easy way to support our shop. And if you would like, stick around to the end and we'll tell you how you can save 10% on a pair of the Ghost Max 3. So, if you've been following my channel for a while, I love the Ghost Max 1. In fact, many years ago, I called that my shoe of the year, the original Ghost Max. I think at the time it just worked for the type of running I was doing for my foot. I just thought it was a fun new direction that Brooks was doing, and I was really jazzed about it. I would say version 2, I didn't like at all. Actually, I think I called it my most disappointing shoe of the year because it just felt like they were getting away from the things I liked on the Ghost Max. We were kind of comparing some of the weights from previous versions, and like, it has gotten bulkier and bulkier over the years. Like, they've added, you know, almost a half an ounce of weight from version 1 to version 3. And I will tell you, like, you can feel it. Like, the things that I thought I enjoyed about how smooth and light it felt, I feel like it's gotten a little bit further away, but the things that they have changed is sort of the midsole component. And I will say, from a retail perspective, the people that liked the Ghost Max 1, the major complaint we heard was it pancaked too fast. Like, that was a big thing, and I'm sure if we heard it here, Brooks heard it out there on the West Coast. Like, great idea, great concept, 6mm drop. You know, you're going against a bunch of other brands that have shoes in this space, and everything is great minus the durability on the shoe. And I would say Brooks, usually for the most part, does a good job on shoes that will hold up through 350 to 500 miles. And that one, especially if you were a bigger guy, like, it just pancaked out. So I think that was a big focus for them. Each one was, how can we make this shoe a little bit more durable, but while still keeping it fun and light and fast and efficient. I would say more efficient than fast than you had in version 1. And I will say, like, I actually think that while the shoes got more durable, I think each iteration for me has gotten further away from the things I liked in the original Ghost Max. And like, I think part of it too is when the original Ghost Max came out, they were one of the first brands that were really taking a stab at making a, I hate saying it, a Hoka-esque shoe. They were like, hey, we're trying to make a Hoka Bondi, not a Bondi, a Bondi, by making this mid-level drop, efficient, flowy, high cushion shoe. And they did a great job at it. And now our industry is lousy with shoes in that 4 to 6mm efficient, high cushion, long mileage, you know, flowy, glidey shoe. And so, like, when you're coming to market with that, like, it better be awesome, because now there's a lot of great shoes. In fact, I'm wearing a pair from another brand on my feet right now, the Mizuno Sky, that I think did a better job than this shoe. Like, all the specs, all the things they were trying to accomplish are very similar. A wider base, sort of a, not quite a straight last, but in that same category of something that if you're somebody who overpronates a little bit, underpronates a little bit, like, you're gonna get that stability to it without having the 3D-esque and the guide rail system to it. If you're somebody who wants to do longer mileage, you want the high cushion, it's there. If you want that mid cushion, it's like, there's a lot of shoes that are now trying to focus on that marketplace because the Hoka did such a good job capturing it that I think Brooks maybe overcorrected too much on trying to focus on making this a long-lasting shoe than a shoe that is fun to wear. Like, I've run some miles in it now, and it's like, I'm already kind of over it. Like, and also a big surprise, it's narrower than I wanted it to be. Like, it aggravated my bunion, and I've been wearing a bunch of other stuff. I like been running a bunch of miles and like playing with a bunch of stuff, and this shoe bugged my foot. I didn't find it very flowy. It almost felt like, if I, like, even the look of it, it feels heavier, it looks heavier. If I had to say, it almost felt like a Ghost Max combined with like a Beast or a Glycerin. Like, it's got all that high cushion, but it doesn't have the fun flowiness. Now, if I was looking for something like walk around the shop, if I was something like, hey, I'm going somewhere, I'm going all day, I'm going grocery shopping, take the kids in here, yeah, this shoe is great for that. If I'm going and doing a 15-mile marathon training run and I wanted an efficient shoe that was light and glidey, I don't think this is it. And I think the midsole, while they've continued to make it this nice DNA tune and like trying to make it more closer to some of the other faster paced stuff on the wall, you don't feel it in here. Like I hate to harp on the negative side on this, but I just feel like it's now too bulky, it's too heavy, it's not that fun of a shoe to put on. And now that there's stuff like, even going back to the Bondi by having a super critical midsole and such, like they're trying to make that much more runnable. And this feels like it's going closer to a walking shoe that's more efficient. And maybe that's the intention of it. I don't think it is though. So I don't know. That's my thoughts on the Ghost Max 3. A shoe that like I was really wanting to like because I loved the first one so much. I was disappointed by the second one, and I'm not any more excited about the third one. So again, if you're maybe doing more walking, if maybe this is like you want something that's going to be more, if durability is like the top of the list priority for you, and you're not trying to go super fast in it, and maybe you're not trying to go 20 miles in it, but you just want something that like I can walk around in, I can put some miles in, it's going to last a while, like great. But if you're somebody like me who wanted a shoe that you can sprinkle in, getting ready for a fall marathon and still feel energized and efficient and not feel beat up day after, it's probably not going to be it. Anyway, my 2 cents. If you have any questions or if you have comments on the Ghost Max 3, I'd love to see them down below because I could be on an island out here. I don't think I am though. If you did want to pick up this bad boy, enter promo code WATCHMOORE in the link down below, WATCHMOORE, and we'll ship it out to you for free. And if you're in the greater Westminster, Maryland area, stop on by and say hello. There's a good chance you'll catch me while I'm here. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you around town.